Hello everyone, this is Suraj and this video is about the product design question that usually is asked in CEED. Okay, so how to approach it? Usually the question is asked like this. They'll give you a particular inspiration and then you have to draw a very generic product that is always used just around you in your household. For example, a mixer, a refrigerator, a hair dryer, or anything like that. Maybe your cell phone also. So since we share a lot of DMs, I have seen a lot of sketches that you guys have sent me. And the basic issue, apart from drawing, apart from composition, that I see in all these kind of sketches is that all of you try to hamper the functionality of the generic product. See, it is nothing bad in improving the functionality, but when a product is so generic that it is used all around you and it is used in your day-to-day life, that is perfectly good for the user experience. Now, since it is used every now and then, if there is a very small issue also, the users are going to neglect it. They are not going to purchase or buy it again. But if it is in the market, 95% of the time the functionality is there. For example, iron is used properly, there is something given for the wire management, and it is used in every household and nobody has any issue with it. But the sketches that I found, people have really tried to incorporate new functions in that iron from the look and feel of the inspiration that was provided to them. Well, that is not a very wise thing to do, because if it is functional, then why hamper it? But again, it is not a very hard rule that you should follow. So when you are designing a solution for such a problem, try not hampering the functionality a lot. At least don't try to hamper the existing thing that the product does. For example, this sketch, you can exactly see the question was to create a table fan out of an inspiration of these leaves. Now you see this sketch is so much aesthetically heavy with that leaf that if you look at the blades of the fan, it is not going to rotate because the blades are going to hit the outer shell. So this is a very flawed design, because now here you are actually caring a lot about your aesthetics and you are forgetting out the functionality. The product should be the same. It should not be again modified and mutated into something else where the usefulness of the product is hampered. So care about the usefulness and let's focus on the aesthetics. So that I'm going to demonstrate, because my videos are about demonstrations. So yeah, here we go. So here I'm going to solve this product design question wherein it says that take inspiration from the given iron design and create a hair dryer of same design language. Focus should be on the form, rendering, and quality of strokes. You should explore and can give any amount of time to the sketch you want. Show at least 4 rough sketches. No, but we are going to solve this question in terms of CEED perspective, because not more than 10 minutes or 15 minutes. 15 minutes we should be ready with our design. So we have 15 minutes and this is the reference that we are provided with. So since we already have the reference, a lot of things becomes a lot easy. Now since iron is given and we have to make a hair dryer, the way I told you before, functionality I'm not going to touch, because personally I have used hair dryer very less. So but I know there is a button, I know there is a wire, there is an exhaust from where the air comes out. So yeah, that's how a hairdryer looks inside my mind. So this, we are not even going to take a reference, because I believe all of you know how a hairdryer looks like. Now, since we have to take an inspiration from this and we have to come up with hairdryer, okay, the peculiarities that I see here is the minimalistic design, and there are two ends, one in the front of the iron, one is very pointy and the other is very soft, and the wire that they have protruded is from the handle. Now in a hair dryer where we have the wire over there, okay, usually what happens is we have handle. So what we do is, now I'll come up with few sketches which will not take more than 3 minutes. So the time starts now, actually. This is basically how a hair dryer will look. Yeah. And then here, there will be a button. So this is a basic hair dryer design. How are we going to fix this? I can see this shape. Okay, I'll draw with this pencil. I can see this shape, which is very much prominent in the given example. Okay, this is the shape. Yeah, this is the shape. So what can I do with this shape? This, and we also have a pointed end. So if I come up with a design like this, which retains this curve, and then a slant of this over here, and then I'll just join it this way here, and yeah, I'll wait. I'll make this edge pointy here because we have this sharp edge which will see, this is the sharp edge which is coming, which is making 90-degree. So this is what I'm going to make. This is curve, and then suddenly it will become sharp. But this sharp should have this particular same void. And what we will do is, we'll make this a little narrow so that it doesn't become much more wide. Okay. And right now I'm just designing, I'm working on my concept. I don't know how much time I took. I already have taken 5 minutes. So see, this is the amount of time that you usually will consume while making all these. See, I'm making this slender so that we can hold it properly. Okay. And then this design, this particular design, the usual hair dryer we are going to add up here, because see, the hair dryer is always now, yeah, so the hair dryer is thick because from its neck, because it has the coil over there and fan also over there. So yeah, so this is the design that I came up with, and now I can see the red area. So the red area is in the handle. I'm not going to change that in my design as well. So I'll give that thing to the handle also. Now this should be done on the rough, because right now I'm just thinking, I'm not taking any care of the quality of drawing or as such anything. And since there is a pointy end here, I'm going to include that pointy end. No, I should not include that pointy end, because people are going to keep their head or face or whatever area they are going to use towards it. So yeah, and since yeah, this is the area where the wire was out there, so I can actually use it for the wire. Yeah, I can also use it for the wires, and I'm not sure what kind of buttons are there in uh, hair dryer. So I'll put few knobs here. Maybe there is a control, and maybe there is a turn on and turn off button. Okay, so this should look very much similar. The final result should look very much similar to the thing that we have here. And we also have a yellow patch. Now, yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give this a yellow rim so that it looks from the same family. Now this I'm going to blow it up because this is the concept that I came up with. How much time did I take? I took 5 minutes. So 5 minutes you will uh, need to come up with concepts like this. You should actually, because yeah, and yeah, nothing. So I'm going to blow this up. So yeah, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to compose my drawings properly. This is my page. My hair dryer is going to face left hand side, so this area should have a little bit space. So I'm going to draw my drawing here. Okay. So yeah, a rough line, because the ideation is already done. Now what we have to do is just come up with a sketch that we just conceptualized. Okay. So, and keep on, just don't copy your concept, keep on improving it while you are drawing it. Okay. Yeah, here it is. And also I'll define the planes so that there is not much confusion while rendering, because in few minutes we have to render also. Here is the knob and here is the button. Let me put few lights here. I mean one light, few lights. Okay, one light, who knows? Yeah. And remember, we have just flipped the iron in our concept. Okay. And now I'm just playing with shapes which are well versed with the perspective of our concept. So this is our hair dryer. I think I should make this even longer. Yeah, here it is. So I'll give it a little grip on the handle, because why not? Somebody will hold it, right? Yeah. And since I'm not using a very dark pencil, it is very easy to remove all these lines later on. But right now I'll just care about the perspective. For example, this here I messed up with the perspective. This is going like this should go like this, yeah. Yeah, and this should come like this here. Oh yeah. So this is all right. This will reside in, this will reside in, this will reside in, yeah. Now what? Yeah. And this is what we are going to do. So this area will be yellow in color. This is the handle. The handle is short, I guess, so we are going to erase this whole area. How much time did I waste? Okay, 7 minutes. Yeah. So I'll reduce this also because we need more space for the grip. Yeah. Now I'll take a darker pencil. I'll have to sharpen this. Don't have to do this in the exam. Keep all the pencils sharp. See, I'm using a dark toned pencil because I want to record it in the camera properly. So yeah, by using the same method that we used for the cones and here, I'm going to darken this. Okay. So you see, I did not touch at all the functionality of any object here. Yeah. This is the overlapping line. And even where there in the iron, where one has to hold the iron, there is no grip. So I'm not going to add the grip. But I have already made my design a little narrow over there. Okay. Oh, I forgot the the knob. ठहर जा भाई. I forgot the knob. Yeah, but I have already added it now. So I'll try to remove this. See, this is what happens. Yeah. क्यों कर रहा है यार? रिकॉर्डिंग कर रहा हूँ यार. अरे यार रुक जा, अभी रिकॉर्डिंग के बीच में हो गया मेरा. रुक जा बस. So since we have already crossed 7 minutes, 17 minutes, I have to stop. Yeah. Mm, yeah. Yeah. And here you can just draw a profile view of this because you have to shade it, right? Now you can label it here, 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 here. So yeah, how much time did I took? I took exactly 20 minutes to do at least this. I mean, yeah, out of practice. So I'll complete this. This I approached in, I guess, 15 minutes because rest of the time we were talking. So still I have 5 minutes. I'm going to complete this. I'm going to clean this a little bit, do a proper wire management in this. And remember, in this exam, there will be questions in which you're going to save a lot of time. And since if you can approach this much in 15 minutes, it's much more easier to complete it like in 20 minutes. So yeah. Uh, I'm going to do a little wire management here. Yeah. Yeah. And then here will be our 3 pin. Yeah. Which will look like this. Yeah. So it's a very decent composition as well as, I mean, I approached it in time. So yeah. This is not, I mean, yeah, it's all right. So what did we do? We reached from here, here till here in 15 minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes because how much time? It's 22 minutes right now in the clock. So we reached from here to here in 15 minutes. So on that note, good luck for the exam. And if this video was helpful, mention in the comment section. Follow me on Instagram. Kerne is my Instagram ID. And join the drawing space. Share your work there. Thank you.